Welcome back to Power Breakfast on CNBC-TV18. Now we have a team of research joining in with us to set you up for trade, tell you which are the important stocks to watch out for, as well as the cues in the world of F&O. First up, Vamakshi, what are the important cues that we are watching out for today? As of now, Nifty implied open, a bit of a muted start.
Well, absolutely, Winnie. Yesterday was not such a great session for our own Indian markets. The Nifty lost close to 93 points. The Sensex too fell by over 200 points. And the broader markets, they continued to underperform, with the Nifty mid-cap as well as the small-cap index down almost 0.7% each. Barring IT, all sectoral indices were in the red. Nifty Pharma Index was the top sectoral loser, especially after comments came in from President Donald Trump that pharma tariffs are coming soon. As far as today's session is concerned, we'll be keeping an eye out on Fed's interest rate decision. No changes in rates widely anticipated. US initial jobless claims are also expected. Crude oil inventories will also be something that we'll be watching out for. We'll be keeping an eye out on the inflation data from the UK as well as the Eurozone. As far as primary markets are concerned, Aris Infra Solution IPO opens for subscription today. And lastly, let's bring up the GIFT Nifty. It will show you how the Indian markets are expected to open up. For now, it's a red-looking start. But now over to Ria, who will list out the stocks to watch out for in trade today.
Good morning, Vamakshi. Let's take a look at the stocks to keep on your radar today. First up, we've got two stocks in focus on the back of block deals. The first one is Vishal Megamart. The promoter Samayat Services LLP has sold about 19.6% equity in the company for about rupees 10,220 crores. And the buyers for this one include SBI Mutual Fund, Kotak Mahindra Mutual Fund and HDFC Mutual Fund as well. For Hindustan Zinc, sources tell us that Vedanta is likely to sell up to 1.6% equity of the company via block deals, and the total offer size at the floor price is about rupees 3,018 crores for this one. BSE is also another one to be in focus today. SEBI has set Thursday as the weekly options expiry day for BSE, and Tuesday will go to NSE. Moving on, we have three stocks in focus on the back of some acquisitions taking place. Ugro Capital is going to acquire 100% stake in Profectus Capital for rupees 1,400 crores in an all-cash deal, and this acquisition is going to add up to rupees 150 crores of annualized profit for the company. Separately, for Ugro Capital, they're also going to consider fundraising via convertible securities on the 20th of June. Also, keep your eye out on M&M. They have received an unconditional CCI nod for SML Isuzu's acquisition and an open offer as well. For delivery as well, CCI has approved the acquisition of at least 99.4% stake of Ecom Express by the company for up to rupees 1,407 crores. Some other stocks to keep on your radar today. Polycab has signed an agreement worth rupees 6,448 crores with BSNL for the BharatNet program, and Bharat Forge has also signed an MOU with Francis Sturgis Gayard to offer ad hoc UAVs to India. So keep your eye out on all of these stocks today.
Okay, Ria, thank you so much for that. And finally, we have Mangalam, who's waiting by to tell us what's going to be happening in the world of F&O. Good morning.
Good morning. So if you look at the indices yesterday, there was a down day, no two ways about that. And, if you look at the broader markets as well, we started with more stocks advancing than declining. Thereafter, there was the intersection, and towards the end, we had way more stocks declining than the number of stocks which were advancing in yesterday's session. But more importantly, we had the IT index that outperformed and supported the Nifty on the way down. If you look at the cash market flows, the FIs bought close to around 1,600 crores, the DIs bought around 7,800 crores, but a lot of that was colored by the large trades that took place. Remember, Vishal Megamart, nearly 10,000 crore worth equity changed hands, and we had Zydus Wellness as well, which saw about 7.3% equity that changed hands. So the cash flows were, they were impacted by these deals. In index futures, the FIs bought about 400 crores, not much changed out there. Long positions inched higher from 20% to 21%. But what was very interesting was yesterday, you remember, we told you that FIs sold puts. But when FII sold puts and the market started to fall, those put writers were caught on the wrong side. So as a result of which, they had to cover those short positions. And that's what we saw. FIIs actually, unwound 25,000 short puts. And they actually now want to play the upside via buying calls. And that's what we saw. 22,000 calls is what they bought. So they are hoping for an upside, but they are skittish on that. What are the options that we are tracking? 25,000 call, 41 rupees in premium, 24,900 call, 75 rupees in premium. Option writers hoping for some supply around that 25,050 mark. But at the same time, there was, writing at the 24,900 put, and we saw 24,850 put as well, which saw a fair amount of writing, telling you that around 24,700 could be an important support to watch out for. So 24,750 to 25,50 is what the range we're looking at. And key levels, 20-day moving average. The Nifty is just above that, and the Nifty Bank is just below that. So that will be the fulcrum to watch out for in today's session.
Well, thank you so much for that, Mangalam. But